So that's pretty much a short song we just did into song number 1. If I want to record into song number 2, I just simply press the number 2, and I can now go back again and do a recording. Song 1, I want to record into song 2, and again I want to record track 1, start recording something else. Hit the record button, check out. Pretty much now I'm playing song 1 and song 2 at the same time. Technically speaking, you could record up to 16 tracks, but normally it's advisable to have, for what the machine does, it records 2 tracks per song. There's a very nice feature on here also that KETRON put in. Let me get out of my song play mode now for a second, which allows me to layer up to 3 voices, which is called programs. Of course, it comes with some built-in programs. So if I turn on the program button, I actually have layers of voices in all these categories. So you can get the text piano and some pads, 1 and 2. But you also have the capability to edit these programs. What you would do is to make your own program, select a location, for example, select existing program. I'm going to go to the edit function, and now these 3 buttons become the different locations. Location 0, location 1, and location 2. In location 1, I have what voice in there. I can actually scroll through the voices and see what voice I want. Select the voice by going through. Oh, I like that one. I want that voice in there. I want to do the volume for that voice. Make it a little bit lower. Okay, that's good. Location number 2, second voice, I have what voice in there. Okay, and also adjust that volume here. And the third voice, the third location, I'm going to go through and see what voice I have in there. And I'm going to adjust the volume for that, maybe. Okay, so I'm pretty much content with what I have right now. And I say, okay, I want to go ahead and save it. So I'm going to press the program. I'm going to save it into which location? They're all flashing in here. To replace the existing program, I'm going to save it into the first location, program 1. So right now, program 1 has I'm going to give another example, program 2. You recall the program that's in there right now. This is the one that came from the factory. I want to replace it with mine, so I'm going to press the edit, voice 1, voice 2, and voice 3. In voice 1, I'm going to scroll through and put something in there. Let's see. There we go, 17. My marimba. I'm going to go into voice number 2. I'm going to put something else in there. I could actually layer them again. I could put another marimba, 17. But this time, I'm going to shift it down, okay? See here, 1 second. Slight tune. There we go. Let's give it a slight little variation. And program number 3, add some strings maybe. The volume up a little bit. There we go. That's nice. And I want to save that. I'm going to press program until all flash. And I'm going to store that into location number 2. So right now with the program button on, to recall it, location number 1, first program, location 2. Now, I can also do another interesting feature on here. I can actually have a split point on the keyboard. I can put a certain voice on the left and another voice on the right. To assign the split point, what I will simply do, make sure everything's on my piano right now. Everything's piano. So I'm going to press and hold down the split button, I'm going to pick a voice that I want for the left hand. I can scroll through. Let's see here. Pick this on a choir, for example. Let me check out the voice first. Go to variation, go to choir. Maybe I want the jazz organ on my left hand. Okay, so let's do this again. I want the jazz organ on my left, so I'm going to hold the split button down, and I'm going to select variation. I'm going to go to the jazz organ. It's going to be on my left hand side. And while the button is being held down, I'm going to assign the split point by pressing the key on the keyboard. So in this case, I'm going to make it up here at middle C. And while I'm still holding the split, I'm now going to look for the button, the voice I want to use on the right hand side of the keyboard, which in this purpose is going to be my piano. And I can let go of the split. So on the piano, right of C, at the piano and the organ. Okay. As a matter of fact, I have a program mode in here. If I go out of here, program number 16, where I have, say, cymbals and ride on the left hand side and piano on the right. So the KETRON GP10 simply is just a very, very nice performing instrument, lightweight for the person that wants to sound like a pianist, you know, have a good rich piano sound and a bunch of other voices within the machine, but without having that extra weight to lug around for the performance. It can also be used as a MIDI controller to control other devices. If you want to add an arranger, for example, you can actually use this to control the XD3 from KETRON, or the MIDI-J from KETRON, or the soon to be released KETRON XD3 as well. That's all for the GP10.